Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Hello everybody, welcome to the technical analysis of the Forex market from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. I will continue to talk about the euro currency as usual. Well, if you have decided to trade during yesterday's trading session, I think that you haven't got any fun and pleasure from the recent price action. Well, it's very difficult to add something to the analysis on the daily time frame, since we have discussed already a million of times this pattern, this head and shoulders, reverse head and shoulders pattern that still could work, because the bottom of this right shoulder and low of this pattern, this is the nice person in the cloud pattern, still holds until market will take that low. This pattern will have the chances still to work. Well, the one moment that we do not want to see from this head and shoulders, that the time of the forming of the right shoulder will be much greater than the left shoulder. In that case, this pattern also will be under question. But currently, you can see that in fact left shoulder has formed a bit longer time that currently has been spent on the forming of right shoulder. So, and right shoulder still has some time to be formed and to reach the neckline. Well, that is what about the head and shoulders pattern. The nearest target on this pattern, if market will accelerate further to the upside, is 618 extension from that pattern, A, B, C bottom, 144.75. This is also the neckline of this pattern. But today I would like to discuss with you the price action in that area. What do we see here? Well, I could treat this price action as market indecision, because what do we see? Market trying to move up, plunge. Again, plunge. Trying to move above the weekly pivot points, erased. Again, open on the high, close on the low. Yesterday's again has tried to push that area, returns back. So we can see that market in fact stands in very tight range, and it still hasn't been able to break this area, because this is weekly pivot point and monthly pivot point. Market is just flirting with that area. When the market doesn't show any move from the weekly and monthly pivot points, it stands right around that area, it tells that current market sentiment is neutral, or we could treat it as the market indecision, because now investors still couldn't decide where is the worst situation, in the United States or in the Europe, because as in the United States, as in Europe, there are a lot of problems in the different spheres, in the political sphere and economical events, and the micro data is very blurring and unstable. So currently investors think, and that is formed by that price action. You also take a look that market hasn't been able closed above the weekly pivot point during the current week. Open on the high, close below weekly pivot point. Try to break it to the upside, close below weekly pivot point. Again, open on the high, close below weekly pivot point. Here again, and today again. So it means that for the positional traders, it's better to stay flat and wait for the further clear signals that market could show in nearest time. If you are intraday trader, you should take into account that price action. So you should enter on some patterns in the intraday chart, but take your profit fast. Well, and your areas to watch for is the highs of that consolidation and lows of that consolidation. So if your target stands somewhere around the highs of that pattern, you should take the profit and don't think about the holding any position. Do not make any position in current trading environment. Of course, if you would like to put your head in that trend, okay? Because personally, I prefer to stay flat in that moments in such kind of private price action, because it's very nervous and choppy price action, and it's very difficult to predict movement of the price inside that trading range. Well, the second moment that seems to me important on the daily time frame is the price action relatively to MACD predictor indicator. You could see that current trend is bearish, but price action holds right below the red line, this MACD predictor. When the market doesn't confirm and doesn't support the trend that has been appointed by trend indicators such as MACD, well, it tells me that probably market doesn't want to move lower, and this looks for me as the bullish dynamic pressure, and probably it could lead to the breakout to the upside. But of course, I do not recommend you to enter in that potential breakout blindly. We need to see some clear patterns, bullish patterns on the intraday time frame before possess ourselves for this potential breakout. And the first clue, the first signal for that possible move to the upside will be shifting of the trend. Well, today maybe it will not happen, but on next week, on Monday, maybe on Tuesday, market could show the shifting of the trend on the daily time frame, because except of that bar, we could see that market is forming the high lows. This low, this low, this low, this low, current day's low. Okay, this was just the breaking of that tendency, but in general, market closing high and showing high lows. This is also the supportive moment in the treating of that price action as the bullish dynamic pressure. So some signs, some bullish signs exist on the daily time frame, but we need some confirmation on the lower time frames to speak definitely about the further continuation to the upside, or vice versa, to the speaking about the potential breakout to the downside. Well, on the 4-hour time frame, what do we see? That is yesterday's trading session. You could see that market trying to break that area with the weekly and monthly pivot point and couldn't do that. Okay, the market trying, plunge, returns right back again and again. So this is some kind of broadening pattern, broadening triangle. So if we would like to trade it, okay, be my guest. But personally, I think that I will stay aside and watch the further development of that pattern. Maybe market will show that here is a diamond, it's very rare pattern. If market will start to form another triangle from that side, maybe this will be some kind of reversal patterns. Who knows what it will be? Maybe this could be the head and shoulders again. Difficult to predict currently. But one thing that I can't exclude is that market could take out of that lows, because this, you can see the stop grabber, bearish stop grabber pattern, that market could lead to taking out of that lows and reaching again with that support area. That could happen, in fact. Well, but this is just a blur signals, and I do not recommend to trade and open the positions just based on that potential patterns. Who knows that will happen? But you can see that volatility on the market has increased during recent trading session. It's just broadening consolidation that in fact stays in the same area. So if you would like to trade it, okay, you may trade it. But on the markets, sometimes moments exist where it's better to stay flat and watch for the clear signals. If you will still trade, intend to trade it, take your profit fast. So how it could be looked, for instance, some patterns. I don't know what example to show you. For instance, if you would like to trade that pattern or that pattern, ABCD, take profit from the 6 minute or maximum one extension from the different ABCD patterns. Maybe make things sense, even drop your time frame to the 30-minute chart or even 15-minute chart to trade that consolidation. Find there some ABCD patterns or something that you could trade. But still, I think that probably today is better to not put your head, as I said, in this churn, just to not lose it. Okay. This could be very nervous trading if you would like to enter in such kind of consolidation and try to make some profit here. So choice is up to you. Just do not risk much. I recommend you to reduce your trading volume if you still intend to trade this consolidation. Well, probably I suppose that on the next week we will see some more clear signs and we will adjust our trading plan accordingly.